Who is in this chat? What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here, once again, about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis. Let's go ahead and ease off. I made it. I get out here on a weekly basis, guys, see how many fish we can get to the boat. And generally, you know, I'm not out here for a long time, just a good time. Have some good fun, good conversation, good listening, and good fishing. So I think we've got about 2 hours on the shot clock today. We're gonna get out here and see what we can do. Yesterday, it was a big one that came to the scales. But as Whipstick says, you guys didn't want that money. Well, we're gonna see if you guys want this money today. We're gonna get out here and see how many spotted bass we can get to the boat, but who knows, we might run up on a largemouth or two. Let's see, who do we have checking in? Shout out to Patricia. She says, are you on Alabama time? Was I late? Are you guys sure? Was I late? Phil said, did you put gas in the boat? Check it out, Phil. Can you see it? You see that gas hand right there, Phil? Can you see that? We're gonna be rolling. How much you guys think that costs? Fill that up with non-ethanol. Stephen says, what brand of life jacket do you use? What is this life jacket? This one's a Mustang. But I need a new one, guys. This one that I have is pretty old. I need to get a new one. Blaster says, good times, 2 hour shot clock. GL Jones back in the chat. We got AC. Was I late, AC? Are you sure? Because you know we're doing Alabama time, right? What time is it in Alabama? AC says it was 185. We got Brian checking in. Blaster said, oh yeah, we full today, guys. So let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and just run out and see if we can get straight to some big bass today. We're gonna go straight to some biggins. See if we can get that done. As you guys come into the chat, please make sure you go ahead and drop a 1 so you guys can hear me and see me okay. Just wanna confirm that. And also hit that like button. Just tap your screen, tap, and let's get those likes up so we can get the bites up. Let's go ahead and blast off and get on up out of here. There. I see what you sent to me, AC. I see that. That is not funny. You and Patricia in here talking about them out on Alabama time. Terry C says, I lost my green name. Oh, goodness, what happened? He says, I'm sorry, I had to close one of my credit cards down. I'll get it fixed. Oh, man, the scammers got you. All right, so we're going to ease on out here, guys. Like I said, we're gonna go out here offshore first, but we have a little bit of time on our hands. And as you see, we have a full tank of gas. We can get out here and see what we can see. I'll get my mapping set up so I can see where I'm is. What's going on, Ken? Ken said driving from Chicago to Minneapolis. All right. So I just have a question for the chat. I know you guys have seen Whipstick put in the chat on many occasions. They don't want this money. They don't want this money. And what he was referring to is this cash for these bass. Is that true? Is it true that you guys really don't want this money? Is that the truth, or is Whipstick just making something up, talking bad about y'all? What do you think? Man, every time I'm out here, I'm always nervous about not having my rods and reels set up just in case some fish come up and start hitting on top. So let me just get my jerkbait ready. And I don't know if you guys remember, but yesterday when we were out here, pulled up a bunch of trash on the lake. I guess somebody was catfishing. Look at that big chunk of lead right there. Somebody was catfishing, but not me. So we're gonna put that in the trash can. All right. I have a feeling that the water's a little calm today, guys. You see that? So we're out here, calm water. We're gonna hit, let me think, 1, 2, let's try about 3 offshore spots, and then we're gonna run shallow. I'm gonna see if I can hit them quick. Terry C says, lipstick is talking out the side of his neck. What is that? He said, I meant whipstick. Oh no. Is whipstick in the chat? It's crazy how looking at the lake level from the bank, the water looks very, very low. But when you come out here offshore, it doesn't seem like it affected the offshore water level at all. Get a nice long cast out there. What's going on, Patricia? We got Perez Elite Fishing in the chat. Uh-oh. Did anybody watch the last Battle of the Anglers? In the chat, if you watched the last Battle of the Anglers, type yes in the chat. Patricia says, spot eponymous. We're out here looking. We should find one or two. We'll see. All right, we're going to keep on moving. We're not going to waste time today. We got a full tank of gas and about 2 hours on the shot clock. So we have some time to make it happen. All right, Blaster said yes. Who won the last Battle of the Anglers, Blaster? Do you know who won the last Battle of the Anglers? All right, let me see. Let's see. Watch these birds, guys. right, Blaster said Perez dominated. Man, Blaster, did you have to say it like that? Did he really beat us that bad? You said Perez dominated. We got the Bass Hunter in the chat. He says, that's who I've been looking for, Perez. He says he wants his money back. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That sounds like a challenge. Perez, what do you think about that? Bass Hunter said he wants his money back. He said he wants his money back. You ready to give that money back, Perez? Because it sounds like Bass Hunter's out for revenge. And I mean, in the way that Blaster is saying it, I mean, that's almost like you disrespected us out there on the lake like that. He said you just dominated. I just asked who won. He said you dominated. Whipstick says, Terry C., I heard you were talking about me. Don't make me bring the whipsticks to where you are. Oh, no. Whipstick, you see Perez in the chat. I think he's sitting here still bragging about the money that he took from you last time. Bass Hunter said he wants his money back. James says, what kind of fish come from here? Well, right now I'm out here looking for some spotted bass. Seeing what I can see. But Perez said, y'all better put some respect on his name. Terry C said, what is that big fish jackpot? He said, how much money can I win today? Well, guess what? There is a bonus $25 in the payout bucket for you guys today, courtesy of Jay New. Jay New slid right on in and hit you guys with an extra $25 for the Bass for Cash payout today, guys. But I always want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, the original sponsor of this thing we call Bass for Cash. Let's do a nice long cast way out there and see if we can get the attention of something. It seems kind of dead out here. Oh, Blaster says, Perez took y'all lunch money. He said he took y'all lunch money. So he just came out and deboed us, huh? Perez says, you don't want that heat. Who are you talking about? You talking about Bass Hunter? You don't think Bass Hunter can get his money back? James says, I'm from India. All right, what kind of fish are you catching out there in India? All right, I need everybody to mark something on their calendars. Because I think what's about to happen, Bass Hunter said he wants his money back. Perez Elite Fishing is saying he can't have it back. He said, I took your cornbread. But I think we're about to have a rematch out here, guys. Perez said, little minnow catcher. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. All right, now that cast is where it needed to be. But the fish just don't want to cooperate today. So we gonna stick and move. All right, I have a question for the chat. Do you guys want to see another battle of the anglers? Do you guys want to see another battle of the anglers? And if you're new to the channel, type new in the chat. Because I want to make sure you guys know the rules of engagement. Know what Battle of the Anglers is all about. Know what Bass for Cash is all about. Because I get out here, I'm live, guys, all the time. I'm out here on a weekly basis doing this thing called Bass for Cash. And basically all that is I come out here with my rod, my reel, rods, reels, all that good stuff. And I'm out here for a good time, not a long time. So we may put about 2 hours on the shot clock, and I'll see how many fish I can get to the boat within that time frame. Sometimes the fish cooperate, sometimes they don't, but you never know. But once I do get a fish to the boat, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Once you have subscribed to the channel, from there, when you see scales officially open, you can put your one guess in the chat. Now, if you put multiple guesses in the chat, the DQ queen is watching. She has the eagle eye, a hawk eye. Well, I guess we need to call it an eagle eye. She don't want to be associated with chicken hawk. So she has the eagle eye. And she'll catch you. And if she catches you, you'll get DQ'd on the spot. And everybody will laugh at you. So you need to make sure you follow the rules of engagement. And the rules for Bass for Cash are in the description. The link is in the description. Well, the description is in the description, telling you what Bass for Cash is all about. The bass hunter says, I want to see one. Oh, you want to see one of these Bass for Cash? Is that what you're talking about? Let's see if I can show you guys what a Bass for Cash looks like. All right, but yeah, in the chat, who is ready to see another battle of the anglers? You guys are being a little quiet today. Maybe you guys are sleeping. Phil said, I heard that you're never prepared. But remember, Phil, he said that until I pulled up with that 444. Does anybody know what a 444 is? A triple four? F-O, that's how you spell it. A triple four. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. If you see something, you have to say something. If you see something, you have to say something. Because I know you see it. Who's going to be the first one? Who sees something? Hippie Dave. Hippie Dave came out of hiding. Hippie Dave is like, oh, my God, I see it. Georgia Dog says spot remover. Georgia Dog sees something. It looks like everybody is starting to see something. Blaster said, oh, my God. Whipstick said, oh, my God. The DQ Queen said, the spot remover. Do you see it? Oh, yeah, I see it. Big shout out to the spot remover, guys. The spot remover slid right on in and hit the channel with a $99.99 super chat. Oh, my God. He says, Merry Christmas, MoneyBass. Jesus loves you too. Loves you, and I do too. Oh, my goodness. Big shout out to Spot Remover. Oh, my goodness. I am in shock right now. The bass hunter says, I see it. He says, I see it. Hippie Dave says, Spot Remover, you the man. Now, listen, I can tell you right now, that makes Spot Remover the Spot Remover. Let me put some respect on his name. The Spot Remover is the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. Whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the channel by gifting a membership is the sponsor of the channel. And right now, it looks like it's going to be the Spot Remover. Everybody put TSR in the chat, please. We always have to give credit where credit is due. Blaster said the Spot Remover is the sponsor for the rest of the year. Terry C says, love your Spot. All right, I guess I'm going to have to remove a spot from the lake, too. Let me go ahead and see if I can make that happen. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Spot Remover's fish to the boat. We got Nikki tuning back in. Where you been, Nikki? We ain't seen you in a minute. I need everybody to put TSR in the chat. I need everybody to put some respect on his name. Big shout out to the Spot Remover. Oh my goodness, there we go. We bust him right in the mouthpiece. He came up and said, was that the Spot Remover? He said, MoneyBass, did you need to remove a spot? I sure do. Oh, look at him down there. He's fighting too, guys. He's fighting. He's mad. Oh, and it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, my goodness. I got a two-handed. I got to put two hands on the pole for this one. Should I flip him, guys? Should I flip him? Oh, my goodness. Let's see if I can flip him. Oh, no, I can't flip him, guys. I can tell you that right now. I better not try to flip him. Let's see if I can net him. Come here, buddy. Oh, my goodness. He's fighting. He's fighting. I'm fighting with one hand, guys. One hand on the net. Oh, he keeps seeing the net. There he goes. Come on. Oh, and we got him. Whew. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Shout out to the spot remover. We just removed the spot for you, buddy. I got to double hand him. Look at him. Do you see the girth on it? Look at the girth on it. Oh, my God. Bendation leads to girthification. Do you see that right there? That right there is what we call a magnum spotted bass. Phil said, get the net. Get the net. He said, where's the net? Look at that right there, guys. I know you can't see what I see, but what I see is a big old gut. You see that gut? She's like, MoneyBass, you're embarrassing me in front of all these people. Stop talking about my gut. Does that live well make me look fat, MoneyBass? No, girl. That fat makes you look fat because you a big old fatty. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, guys. Shout out to the spot remover. The spot remover said, excuse me, MoneyBass, can you remove a spot for me, please, sir? And I said, I don't mind if I do. let me remove a spot for you. All right, there we go, guys. Can we get a hand clap? Can we get a hand clap in the chat? Oh, my goodness. The bendation was sensational. Whew, man, my heart is beating. Now, that was a fight right there. That fish was like, nah, partner, you ain't gonna disrespect me and try to flip me to the boat. When that fish said, I'm gonna flip him, he was like, oh, you think you gonna flip me? He was like, no. I mean, she was like, no, partner, you ain't flipping me. You ain't embarrassing me in front of all these people, making them seem like I don't have some weight on me. All right, let's hop in the chat. What are you guys in here talking about? Shout out to the spot remover once again. Did everybody already shout out the spot remover? I need to make sure I see everybody in the chat put TSR in the chat. Nikki said, oh my God. She said, wow. Hippie Dave said, very nice. Beautiful spots, sir. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me look in the chat. Who was that? Georgia Dogs. He says, another giant or replay from yesterday. Is this a replay? Am I AI or am I real, guys? Sometimes I forget. Is this me in AI version or is this me in real version? What do you guys think? Mascot said, perfect timing. Mascot said, I'm about to take y'all money. Hippie Day said, AC, he said, what's the light goal? What's the goal? He said, what do we need, AC? He's ready to make some of that money. The Rocket Kid said, dang, I missed it. Patricia got it right. She said, spot eponymous. Patricia said, I'd like to place an order, sir. Excuse me, sir, I'd like to place an order. One spot eponymous, please, with a side of bendation. One spot eponymous with a side of bendation. Shout out to Squiggly Lines. We got Squiggly Lines checking in. Hippie Dave said 45 likes. He said there's 33 people in here. He said, how many likes do we need? All right, make sure you guys go ahead and tap that screen. Perez Elite says, thank you, spot remover. They can add that to the pot for the next Battle of the Anglers. He says, I'll take that too. Oh, my goodness. We got Perez. He's just losing his mind. He's saying he's going to collect cash from everybody. It's like a stick up. Perez is like, empty your pockets. Perez says, empty your pockets, partner. We got Bass Guy. He says AI is not needed. He said the bendation is real. He said the bendation is real. Oh, yeah, that was a good one right there. That was a good one. All right, so that one was on a shaky head, guys. You mean to catch one on a crankbait? Who wants to see a crankbait bite? I felt the tap, tap. I felt the tappy, tap. and I had to hit him with the He-Man hook set. Hippie Dave said, no, I don't want to see a crankbait bite. All right, Hippie Dave, we won't do a crankbait bite. I'll pop him in the mouthpiece with a shaky head again. How about that? How about it? All right, let's see. Man, I'm still kind of shocked by the spot remover coming in here and being so generous. Oh my goodness, that was unexpected. Really, really appreciate that, sir. All right, so the question that I was asking you guys is, do you guys want to see another battle of the anglers? I just need yes or no in the chat. Do you want to see another battle of the anglers? Battle of the anglers is where you will see probably about 6 anglers competing live, all on the screen at one time. We will be able to hear each other, communicate with each other. So of course there'll be a lot of trash talk. We will actually be able to communicate with the people in the chat. So the comments that you put in the chat, we'll hear about it. So if somebody's out there doing bad, if they're down bad and the chat is dogging them out, they're going to hear about it. And they're going to feel bad about it. Puts the pressure on them. Patricia said, check your drag. Okay, let's check it. Oh yeah, drag is nice and good. And my knot is strong, but you know what? I need to test that. I need to check that knot. Phil says, what is the biggest spotted bass you ever caught? My biggest is a 5-pound, 11 ounce. Can somebody convert 11 ounces to decimal form? But it's 5 pounds, 11 ounces. Blaster says, Perez putting cases on all y'all. Oh my goodness. Hippie Dave said no. The bass hunter said, yeah, he said he's ready for it. He said he wants his money back. Blaster says, it would be our pleasure to witness that. Yeah, because you know, Perez Elite Fishing, he's out here saying that he just stomping everybody out. He said he ain't scared. He said you can bring it if you want to. Shout out to Tony 450. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? Good to see you back in the chat. All right, so we got the spot removers fish to the boat. So now the pressure is off. We can relax a little bit. Because I had to do something special for the spot remover. Now, AC, how many likes do we need before we weigh spot removers fish? Ken said, it's spot-tacular. It is spot-tacular. Bass Guy says, yes, but Perez fishing mic must be muted. That's right. Perez says, why do I have to be muted? Hey, Perez, can you do me a favor and reach out to your partner? What's her name? Manny. Check and see if he wants to tune in and see if he can win some of this bass for cash while he's out here doing some installs. Let him know that we live. We're live out here. AC says, I will let TSR do the honors and give us a number of likes that we need. Wait a minute. You know what? You know what? Especially for TSR. What we're going to do, since he came in and blessed the channel with such a generous super chat. We're not even going to wait for the likes, guys. So I need everybody. And AC Blasted, I need you guys to count these for me. We need 20 TSRs in the chat. Once we get 20 TSRs in the chat, then we're going to weigh this fish. We're not even going to wait for the likes. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. But I need to see 20 TSRs in the chat. I need you guys to count them up for me. When we hit 20 TSRs, we're going to see if anybody's going to walk away with this cash. And remember, there's a bonus $25 in the pot right now. Shout out to Jay New. Jay New slid right on in and hit you guys with a chance to win an additional 25. All right. All right. I see the TSRs coming in, but we need 20 of them. Midwest says tapping in. Salute, MoneyBass. Tap the like button and subscribe. That's right. And we have a fish in the live well. Let me show you guys what we have in the live well real quick. For those who do not know, let me hit spot lock first. Now let's come on back here. Now, Patricia, what did you call this right here? Look at the size of that backbone. Look at the size of this beast in here. Oh my God, look at it. Look at it. This thing was mad. It was like, MoneyBass, you are not going to flip me. Do you see the girth on it? Better yet, let me show you the length on it. Let me show you the length on it, guys. This fish right here, this fish right here. I mean, this fish right here. This fish right here. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's almost 20 inches, guys. Can you see that? What is that, about 19, a little more than 19 and a half? It's a big one. Look at the stomach on her. What would Sir Mix-a-Lot say about that fish right there? Does anybody know? What would Sir Mix-a-Lot? Does anybody know who Sir Mix-a-Lot is? Or is that a little too outdated for y'all? All right, how many TSRs do we have? The AC says 14 TSRs. 2 people have duplicates. Uh-oh, guys, we still need 6 more. All we need you to do is shout out TSR. Shout out to the spot remover. He slid right on in and hit the channel with a very, very generous $99.99 super chat, guys. So I need everybody in the chat to put some respect on his name. Brian said, baby got back. That's right. That baby got back in that live well. 450 says, got back. Georgia Dog says, he cannot lie. That's right. You guys know it. Phil says 0.6875 is 11 ounces. Is that right? Wait a minute. Let me think. Because it's more than a half. It seems like it would be more than that. 11 ounces. Seems like it would be more than 0.6825. All right, let's see what else you guys are talking about in the chat. Did we get our TSRs up to par yet? We need 3 more. Hippie Day said buttermilk biscuits. Man, that fish was a fighter. Did you guys see that when I said I'm going to get I said I'm going to flip it? And that fish was like, no, you're not. It was like, not today. You're not going to flip me. That fish was like, how dare you even think you were going to flip me? Don't you know I got some weight on me? He said, I will break that rod. He said it'll be broke-dation and not bend-dation going on. Whipstick says, the spot remover, you are the official sponsor of today's live stream. Shout out to the spot remover, guys. Georgia Dog says, not yet. Look at Phil. Phil in here doing Indonesian mathematics. He said, you divide the derivative by the exponential equivalent of pi. Come on, bud. We just need one more tappy tap. Just give us one more tappy tap. All right, guys. Did we get 20 TSRs yet? Neil said he's doing some bath mathification. What's going on, Andrew? We got Andrew tuning back in. All right, guys. How many TSRs do we have in the chat? How many do we have? I'm ready to weigh this fish. Once we weigh this fish, then I'm going to pack up and we're going to run to another spot and catch another one, guys. We got 18. We only need 2 more. Did everybody type TSR in the chat? We need to put respect on his name. We got to give respect where respect is due, guys. We need 2 more TSRs in the chat. We got DJ Ant tuning in. He says, I was about to say, oh my goodness, what is that? We got 19 TSRs in the chat. We just need somebody to drop TSR one more time, one more again, and then we're going to weigh that fish, guys. Whip6 says, uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. That was a knee slapper, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I had him too, guys. I had him. AC, wait a minute. AC. We can't be in here making false allegations. No false allegations. Oh, man, that was bad. That was Michael Jackson bad. We should have had him. Now I got to make another cast. How many TSRs do we have? Whipstick said major FB. Oh, my goodness. Now, that's disrespectful, Whipstick. Why does it have to be major? Andrew says we have well over 20. Oh, we got 25 TSRs. Big shout out to the spot remover. All right, guys, we're going to get straight to it. Everybody has put some respect on his name. You guys saw what TSR did for the chat. Really, really appreciate the strong support of the channel, guys. Now, let's go ahead and weigh this biggin. And then we're going to enter it into FishXLive, too. All right. So we got the scale. All right, so we're going to go into subscriber-only mode. Remember, guys, the rules of engagement so that you do not get DQ'd. The rules for Bass for Cash are in the description. Man, look at the back on her. She's a big old fat one down in there. All right, so the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash are in the description. So make sure you have read up on those, because if not, you may get DQ'd. And if you get DQ'd, you're going to feel bad, but we're going to laugh at you. All right, we're going to laugh at you if you get DQ'd. All right, only one guess in the chat. Once you see scales officially open, then you will have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat, all right? And you see AC is trying to help you out, but she will DQ you with the quickness if you do not follow the rules of engagement. All right, so we are now in subscriber-only mode. All right, AC, whenever you are ready, you can type scales officially open, but let me show you guys this beast of a fish. Do you see that right there? That right there is what we mean when we say bendation leads to girthification. Now let's put it on the measuring board real quick. Oh, she was about to try to get away. You guys see that? She's a nice and easy 19 and a half. 19 and a half. Scales are officially open. You guys have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. Now, she's a big one. Oh, my goodness. And she just splashed me up pretty good, too. All right, you guys have 2 minutes. And while you're taking those 2 minutes, I'll get up here and fish for 2 minutes. Because after we weigh this fish, I'm going to take off and move around a little bit. We have some gas today, so we can burn a little bit of gas. Neil says, what are you throwing? We're popping them in the mouthpiece with a shaky head. Nice and simple. Nothing complicated. Nice and simple. Make a nice long cast. See that beautiful view right there, guys? Wind's not blowing too hard. Got a nice little ripple on the lake today. Shout out to Donald Brown. Donald was like, hey, let me get some of that cash for that bass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I see a problem in the chat? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. I know if I see it, AC is not... Oh, Lordy. Oh, no. Something's about to happen. Oh, and she caught him. Andrew was like, hey, I can slide in about an extra 5 guesses. He was like, can I get an extra 5 guesses in? AC was like, you cannot, sir. She was like, Payal, I'm going to hit you with the DQ. Andrew, you have now joined the honorable and infamous DQ team. She caught you, Andrew. 1 guess and 1 guess only. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I see another. Oh, no. Oh, no. I see something, but I'm not going to say nothing. I see something. The scales are now officially closed. Let's see if those eagle eyes are working. Because I know I saw something, but I'm not going to say anything. Let's see if they can slide. Texas New says, I see it too, Money. Oh, and she caught him. AC got him. TNT, she hit you with the DQ. You had multiple guesses. TNT hit us with the sad face. Not the sad face, TNT. Don't give us the sad face, because then I'll almost feel bad about laughing. Remember, guys, you can only put 1 guess in there per fish. All right, here we go. We're about to see if we can make it happen. Big shout out to Spot Remover. Slid right on in with a tremendous show of support for the channel. And we got a good one in the live well. Look at that. Look at him. Look at that right there. Do you see that? Okay, now let's go ahead and get it turned on. Are we going to have an official winner, guys? Let's get the scale turned on and get it zeroed out. Now, I know this fish is over a 3. It could be, we had a 444 yesterday. I think this fish could push 4 pounds, guys. We got it zeroed out. I'm going to say this fish is a 4.12. Let's go with a 4.12. We're going with a 4.12. Hold on. Let me make sure it's zeroed out again. Okay, we are zeroed out. We're about to make it official. We're about to make it official like a referee's whistle. All right, here we go. What did I say? 4. Oh, man, I was off. It tricked me. 3.91. Do we have a 3.91 in the chat? 3.91. Look at that right there. That is one nice fish. All right, now we're going to enter this into FishXLive, and then we're going to let it go, too. Hippie Day said it looks bigger. It sure does. I mean, look at the stomach on this thing. That thing has some major girthification going on. All right. So here we go, guys. Whipstick says, they don't want this mo. Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me there was... AC said there was no official winner. 450 said he missed it by 0.01. Oh, no. Whipstick says they don't want this money. Bass Guy said mask off is in full effect. What did mask off say? Let's see. What did mask off say? He says, that's money cash. Oh, my goodness. Andrew says, my first guess was close if that was my only guess. Oh, man. Chef Boy says, I'm ready to win. Mascot says, I gave y'all a chance. No more passes. He said that was y'all last chance. All right, now let me show you guys how we come out here, how we're able to come out here on whatever lake, pond, or whatever you're fishing, guys. You want to make sure that you have downloaded FishXLive.com. And let me show you what I do. I use the journal in FishXLive.com. So I keep it right here on my screen. So let's just open that up. so you guys can see it. I know you see it. All right, there we go. So I just go to my profile page. Once you go to FishXLive, profile page, it'll show all the tournaments that you fish using the FishXLive app. And there's a special feature on here that anybody can use, whether you fish tournaments or not. And it is this journal of catches. So if you go to FishXLive, click on Angler, search MoneyBass, you'll be able to see my profile page too. And you'll be able to see my journal. But in my journal, you'll pretty much only be able to see the fish and some basic information. But this is the fish from yesterday. Let me show you guys what I got yesterday. Bam, look at that. That was yesterday. Oh man, look at the details. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at the details. So that was Lake Lanier yesterday, December 8th. That was a good one. And you see the weight on that one right there, 444. That fish was 20 inches. All right. So now let's go ahead and enter this one for today. So I just want to go up here to log a catch. The lake we're on is Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier. Species, that's a spotted bass. We're going to choose spotted bass. Weight, what was the weight on that one? What was the weight, guys? Let's see, did I already turn the scale off? 3.91. So that fish was 3.91. 3.91. The length of the fish in inches, that was 19 and a half. 19.5. We'll turn the tracking on. That'll let us know the location. It'll give a general idea of where the location of that fish was. And this was caught on rocks with a shaky head, caught on shallow rocks. And actually, let's do this, guys. You can actually dictate the notes in here. So if I hit this down here, caught on rocks with a shaky head in shallow water, period. All right, there we go. So you saw it dictate the notes. The water temp. All right, hold on. It's still trying to record. All right, what was the water temp today, guys? Water temp is sitting at 53.3 degrees. 53.3. Well, we'll just put 53 in there. 53. The weather. What is the way's weather? I would say it's partly cloudy. Where we go, partly cloudy. Water clarity is clear. The wind, what is the wind out here? The wind, I would say, is pretty light. You guys see it. It's 0 to 5 miles an hour. Then let's just submit that. What was the weight? 3.91. But I did not take my picture. Let's go back and add the picture. Actually, let's put a picture of the lure. Where's the lure that I used at? We'll put a picture of the lure in here. So let's go back out and we're going to edit this because I entered it in here without a picture. So we're going to edit it and we're going to come in here, picture of fish, picture of lure. Let's do a picture of that lure first. Go to camera. There's the lure. Bam. Nice and simple. Add that in there. And I keep hitting the wrong button on here. Let me do it again. Where'd it go? Picture of lure. Camera, take a picture. Let me see if I can hold steady this time. Oh, I know what I did. All right, so we got the lure. I need to take a picture with the fish. I need to take a picture of this nicing that we got today. Let me show you guys this fish and then we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna take off into another spot. See if you guys, if Whipstick is really telling the truth that you guys don't want this money. We're trying to give away some of this cash for these bass, but you guys don't want it. Tom Mix says, is FishXLive free? So you can open up a free account on FishXLive. Go and download it for free, test it out. If you want to host tournaments, if you're a tournament director, or a bass club, fishing club, crappie club, or anybody that wants to host live tournaments, then you can pay for a yearly subscription. I think it's like $60 or something like that, but that's for the entire year. And you can host as many tournaments as you want. But if you just want to set up an account, basic account, you can go on there, download it, and use it for free, guys. All right, so here we go. We're going to take a picture of this fish so I can enter it in here. All right, here we go. Now I gotta prop this thing up so that it doesn't fall. And let me close my live well, because if my phone does fall, I don't want it to go in the live well. All right. So here we go. Let me get my stance ready. Actually, let's swing this boat around so it's not facing the other way, and hurry up and get this back in the water. So the water temps are pretty cool right now, but I still don't like to keep them out of the water. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and take a picture with the fish. All right, let's see if that one, let's just take one more just in case. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and let the fish go. All right, another beautiful day out here at the lake. Look at that scenery. Go ahead and tell your friends that you were hanging out with MoneyBass. Nice and easy. All right, there she went. All right, let's see. We're going to get back in the chat in just a minute. Midwest says, I think that was AI. He said MoneyBass ain't real. He said MoneyBass is a machine. MoneyBass is a robot. All right, so let's just go back into FishXLive real quick. Here's that fish right here. You see the other ones already have pictures in there. But we're going to go in here. We're going to edit this one. And we're going to go ahead and add a picture of the fish. Let's see. I think that one right there will do. All right. And then we just submit it. And bam, there we go. The picture should pop up right there. There we go. So now you can look in here and see I have it set on December. So these are December catches, guys. And if I want to look and see what type of baits was I using in December to catch these fish, let's say I just pick one, which we had that 444, but now here's a 443. Let's see what I caught on this 443. I can scroll down here. Let me see, that one caught it with the same bait. Let's see, here's a 405. Let's see what I caught this one on 405. Goodness gracious. Let me see what this one was caught on, 374. Bam, look at that. Oh man. So I'm catching big fish on swim baits too. And see, look at the notes that I put in. Did I put notes on this one? Okay, I didn't even put notes on this one. I just know to go ahead and just pick up that swim bait on that one. Let's look at one more and see. What is this one? A 331. A spoon. Look at that, a white spoon. White and silver spoon. What was the water temp when I caught that one? 51 degrees. So the water was a little bit cooler than what it is now. All right, so now we have a little bit of info. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Whipstick. Did Whipstick say something to anybody? Did he tell you guys anything? Shout out to JS Wheezy in the chat. Bass Guy says, Perez Fishing, please forward me some of yours in MoneyBass waypoints. I've got to catch some big girls like you dudes. All right, guys, listen. Battle of the Anglers. We're going to be shooting another episode of Battle of the Anglers this weekend because I think these guys are getting a little too antsy. And Perez Elite Fishing is like, hey, I can stomp anybody, anytime, any place. So the time is this Saturday, and the place is going to be Lake Lanier, guys. What do you think about that? It's time for the next Battle of the Anglers. Actually, before we pack up and move, let's just go and check something out real quick. All right, I'm going to hop back in. So JS Weezy says, I hope skunk season is over. Oh, yeah, you saw that big one that we just got. The skunk season is officially over. Andrew said, I guess 3.93. TNT says same with when his first was. Wait, did TNT and Andrew get this DQ'd? We had a back-to-back DQ session going on. I'm going to ease around and see if we can catch another one, guys. Back-to-back DQism going on. The DQ queen was doing her thing. All right, on that side is that. On that side is this. think Hippie Day said, nope, he don't want to see a crankbait bite today. Georgia Dog says, come back and win next fish. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I didn't miss anything, did I? Again, big shout out to the spot remover. Came in and hit the channel with the 99.99. Then we caught a 391 for the spot remover. We had to remove a spot for him. He was like, hey, let me see if you can remove a spot. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and show you what I can do. So we went ahead and removed the spot for him. Let's throw this jerkbait shallow real quick and see what happens. Georgia Dog said, come back and win the next fish, Andrew. Tom Mix says, the DQ Queen is hitting hard today. Oh, yeah, she got 2 back-to-back. I think her record so far is 5 in one day. AC, is that right? Is that your record? you DQ'd 5 people in one day? Who was that was mad? Does anybody remember somebody got DQ'd one time and they were mad? They was like, I'm out of here. I'm unsubscribing and I'll never be back. Do you guys remember that? Does anybody remember that? It was like, do not DQ me. Bass Guy says, whipstick fishing in full effect. Yeah, Whipstick said, you guys don't want this money. I'm starting to believe him. I'm starting to believe that Whipstick may be telling the truth. That you guys, I mean, I told you that there's even a $25 bonus payout in Bass for Cash, courtesy of Jay New. Terry C said that was Chef Boy. Oh my goodness. Does anybody see what the DQ Queen just said? She said having a DQ record is diabolical. Oh no. She said it is diabolical. But you're the one who has the record though. Man, you know, it's kind of odd that with the lake water, I mean the lake level being down, that it is not reflected in what I'm seeing on these screens. Oh my goodness, what was that? That was not a good cast, is what it was. AC says, y'all are the one putting it in there. He says, y'all are the ones putting it in there. Goodness, I gotta re-spool this reel now. Look at that. All of my braid that I cut off the other day is gone. Neil said, you ever make it to Lake Gaston? Nope, haven't been there before. Andrew said, hey, I only joined yesterday, so I didn't know there was only one guest per fish. And Andrew? Oh, Whipstick said, well, now you know. Oh, man, Whipstick shows no mercy. He's trying to get over some hurt feelings, Whipstick. Oh, my goodness, I felt a tappy tap, guys. Oh, my goodness, and it's a big one. It is a Bohemian. Oh, come on, please. Oh, no, he pulled me down into something. No, come on, buddy. Please don't come off. Oh, no. Oh, no. It got me, guys. It got me. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one out of there, guys. Oh, no. Don't say it, AC. Whipstick, don't you put it in there. Texas Noop, that is a violation. You know what? I hope this fish is still on here. Georgia Dogs, that is a violation. AC? Listen, I'm going to put cases on all of y'all. Come on, fish. Oh, man. No. Oh, and did it break? Oh, it did, guys. It broke me off. Whipstick says super FBS. So it's like like it has a cape on it, huh? It's a superhero. I'm gonna remember all these names. Let's see who all has something to say. I'm gonna write these names down. Georgia Dogs, AC, Hippie Day said, okay, let's see. Whipstick, Frisco, of course. Frisco said a rock broke you off. Oh man, AC says you are the one getting viewers' hopes up for a bass. Oh man, that was a good one, guys. That was a good one. Oh, that is terrible. 450 says, and these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break down. Oh no. Jim Boo said, it must have been a biggin. Oh, man. Man. You know what? I should probably, even though that one came off, at least put that info in my journal for FishXLive, huh? I guess you don't necessarily have to have a fish catch to put it in there, because it's really just a way to track your notes for what was working, what wasn't working, all that good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and spot lock and retie. Let me check my line and check my knot. Oh, and let me put my scale back up. Let's turn it off. 391 was that last fish, guys. 391. And you guys saw it. The bentation was egregious. Make sure I turned it off. Appreciate that, Neil. Hippie Day said, you need to get a lure back on there. Phil said, how old is that fluorocarbon? I don't know, Phil. I don't know. But it's good enough to get these big ones to the boat. Nah, but that fish pulled me down into some... It was something, I don't know what it pulled me down into, but that fish was going to win that fight. I had him on for a second, but we're going to get back down there and see if we can make it happen. All right, yeah, that line is all frayed up. Let's see if you guys can see that. Can you see the nicks and stuff in this line? Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it. But yeah, that line got all ate up by whatever it pulled me down into. All right, but let's do a quick retie. Let me dig down into my bag of tricks. Let's see, what is that? That's not it, that's not it. Let's see, what do I have here? That's not it. What is that? That's not it. Uh-oh, I may be out. That's not it, that's not it. Uh-oh, yep, I may be almost out of my baits. Say it ain't so. I might as well try these while I'm out here having some fun. I haven't used these hooks before, but they were some ones that I wanted to try out and I just never got around to it. So, hey, might as well. No better time than the present. Once again, big shout out to the Spot Remover. The Spot Remover is the sponsor of today's live stream, guys. And what do I say each week, each day, each time I'm out here doing these streams? Whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support by gifting those memberships to the chat, sending super chats or super stickers, they are the sponsor of the live stream. And today, that sponsor is the Spot Remover. And I need you guys to mark your calendars. Let's get this tie back on here. I need you to mark your calendars for this Saturday. This Saturday morning, 8 a.m., bright and early. There will be an episode of Battle of the Anglers. We will be out here live competing against each other, seeing who can walk away with a win. Now, Battle of the Anglers kind of fast and furious, guys. The time goes by fast. The anglers, they only have a few hours to get out here, locate the fish, get those fish to the boat. We do catch, weigh, and release. It is all live. And it will be a good time. Not a long time, but a good time. So you want to make sure you tune in. We will have a Meet the Anglers episode that Friday evening where you will get to meet the anglers that are going to be participating. Hear their predictions and all that good stuff. All their hopes and dreams before they get shattered the next day on the lake. You'll hear all the hopes and dreams and things that they thought they were going to do. Because, you know, everybody has a plan until they get hit in the mouth, right? Phil said, Frisco, you're right. He's never prepped. Phil said again, out of baits? Yep, I ran out. Gary says, so what been, let me see, how much going on today? I see you're still catching rocks. Oh, no. Gary, you missed it. We already did Bass for Cash and everything. Phil said, tie on a new leader. Do I need a new leader? Let's see, where are those bass at? Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Can leave it alone then. And you're all on this, should make the people say, yeah. All right, let's see, guys. Man, I just knew we were about to get another one to the boat. AC said I was just teasing y'all. Frisco says, have you decided on a new reel? Not yet. Not yet, Frisco. Phil said, you're going to see when it breaks off again. Bass guy said, you know, spotted bass carry switchblades. He said, just in case they get bendified by the Bendation Nation. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to try it again. I gave the fish some time to rest, to forget about what just happened. Frisco says, waiting for a few super chats. Could be. Phil said, you're catching big bass today. Can't be using that 2-pound test. Andrew said, I think it was a Goliath grouper. It could have been. It could have been a grouper's cousin. Shout out to Rev 450. He says, I went ahead and got a loose speed spin instead of Shimano. It was only $59 on sale from Sportsman's Warehouse. Okay.
Prices.
All right, let's see, guys. All right, what are you guys talking about in the chat? Frisco says combo, Shimano and Daiwa, but all rods are Shimano. Phil said that's why Frisco catches all the big bass. All right, we're going to finish out this cast here, and then we're going to pack up and roll on, guys. So that was my fault. Well, I don't know. Was it my fault, guys? Sometimes the fish just win. So what do you guys think? Was it my fault, or did the fish just win that time? What would you say? Gary says it's always your fault. Oh man, Frisco says, but I am not a dangler like MoneyBass. I switch up when required. Bascott said fish 1, MoneyBass 0 on that one. Wait a minute, Bascott. I already got that 391 to the boat. So it's 1 and 1 today. Man, I don't really like the weight that's on this bait. Let me see about switching up to one of my older ones that I was going to throw away. Oh man, the hook is all rusted up on that one. I know I shouldn't use it. All right, let's go ahead and move to the next spot, guys. Frisco said, Mr. Use it again. You know I'm going to use it again, Frisco. That's why it's still sitting there. I'm going to eventually tie it back on. But take a look at this right here, Frisco. Do you see that? Bam. Do you see that right there? We got a full tank of non-ethanol ready to roll. All right. Let's see what do we have here. Let's take a look and see what do we have going on around here. Shout out to Hippie Dave. What did Hippie Dave said? Money. Look what CP did. Uh-oh. Did I miss something? Oh my God, I sure did. Hippie Dave said, you see, Texas News said, I see you, CP. Shout out to Georgia Dogs. Hippie Dave, AC the DQ Queen. They was like, hey, we see it. Money doesn't see something. So he ain't saying anything. But guess what? I see it now. Shout out to the one and only Clint Perry. Slid right on in and hit you guys with 5 gifted memberships. Oh my God. 5 of them. Who did they go to? Let's take a look and see. We got Pancho back in action. We got 8887, Randy Jones, and Void Outdoors, and Christopher. Oh my goodness. Everybody put CP in the chat. Frisco said that hack is falling apart. Look at Mark. Mark Allen knows the deal. He said it's a 5-pounder coming up. Shout out to CP, guys. Whipstick says, oh my God, CP the General has done it again. Frisco said, wait a minute, that graph looks like it's getting a little lean. Is it leaning? Big shout out to Clint Perry. Clint says, hey, I'm back. I'm back in action. Shout out to Spooky Crazy in the chat. We got Gary in here shouting out CP. Really appreciate that. Let's move in a little shallower. Gary says it won't let me renew. Oh, but did anybody answer the question earlier? The question for today, Whipstick has repeatedly said, he's been trying to tell me that you guys don't want this money. Is that true? Because what he's saying is time after time, you guys are showing me that you don't want this money. Is that true? Somebody in the chat, let me know. Is it true that you guys don't want this money? Big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. You have to always support the companies that support the fishing community. And SWAT Lawn Operations is definitely one of those companies. Based out of Conyers, Georgia, and servicing the metro Atlanta area. If you are in need of any type of commercial or residential outdoor services, I know the season's kind of slowed down right now, but what does SWAT do during the off season? What type of services does SWAT provide during the off season? Because I know SWAT is out there making moves all year round. Whipstick said, that is true. Your chat is rich. They don't need this money. AC said, we fish. Hippie Dave says, I lost bad Saturday betting on UFC and injury killed my parlay. Oh, no. Mark Allen says Duckett has half off Pro Series rods on their website currently. Okay. How much are the so how much are they? Give us some prices on them with that half off. So what does that bring the price down to? Might want to check that out. Andrew said, I've already liked and subbed. Man, I was wanting to catch some crankbait fish today. So let's just throw a crankbait just a little bit. Just a little bit. Regular $2.19 on sale. They're $99. Man, what do y'all think? Does that sound like a good deal? Sounds like a pretty decent deal to me. I like 50 to 70% off. I mean 50 to 75% off. Andrew says, I need the money, like really bad. Frisco said it sounds like trash. You don't like 50% off, Frisco? Who would not like 50% off? Blaster said, hey, that's only 2 Bass for Cash wins. Somebody should want that. AC said they are $150 at Tackle Warehouse, so it's a sale to me. AC, you gonna grab you some? What's up with that? AC said, no, I just be looking. Georgia Dog says he ain't buying no, oh my goodness, Georgia Dogs. But it's a sale. All right, let's see. Make a few more casts and then we're gonna dip up out of here. Head to another spot, guys. Oh, wait a minute. AC, can somebody go and take a look at the Rod Benders Bass Club channel on YouTube? It's the Rod Benders Bass Club. The Rod Benders Bass Club. THE, the Rod Benders Bass Club on YouTube. And tell me, how many subscribers do you see on that channel? Whipstick says, money, I'm out. I'm headed to the gym. He says, got to work on my whipstick hook set. All right, you guys, it's going to be Saturday. Saturday is the next live Battle of the Anglers. Make sure you mark it on your calendars. It's going to be fast and furious. We'll probably have 6 anglers going head to head this time. All right, let me try something different. Let me try something different. And then we're going to go back to dangling. Hippie Day said 24 subs. All right, AC, can you drop the link to that channel in the chat? And let's see if we can get 6 more people to go and sub to that channel. Hippie Day says it's 25 now. Yeah, let's see if we can get a few more subs on that channel, guys. That is the Rod Benders Bass Club. So I am with the Rod Benders Bass Club, guys. We're starting up a new social media campaign, guys. So we want to get those numbers up. So if you guys could go and show a little support, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Come on, bud. All I need is one of y'all to tap it. All I need is one of y'all to tap it. All right, I think I know what I need. It might be underspin season for me, guys. That's probably what I need to do. Because you know when I looked in FishXLive, do you remember what I saw in there? I saw that it was telling me to throw a swim bait. But sometimes I'm hard-headed and I don't pay attention. And I think that's what I need to go ahead and put on. Bless says, I'm getting my popcorn now. Okay, he's getting ready for the Battle of the Anglers. All right, Mark Allen says, that's all I fish is ducket rods. I probably shouldn't count how many I have. Frisco says shallow bait in shallow water. Chatterbait in shallow water. That's warmer. Frisco out there catching those largemouth on chatterbaits. Are you catching largemouth or spotted bass, Frisco? Shout out to Terry C. He says he hit the subscribe button. AC, how many subs do we have on the Rod Benders Bass Club website? I mean, YouTube channel. Frisco said, I'm catching those largies. AC said, what did you say? What'd you say? No, I was just asking, how many subs, do we have any more subs on that Rod Benders channel? I'm just trying to see if anybody went. So AC just dropped the link in the chat, guys. Can you guys do me a favor and go over to that channel? We are starting a new social media setup for the Rod Benders Bass Club. And if anybody's interested in joining a bass club, make sure you go to www.rodbendersbassclub.com and check it out And if you're interested in joining a bass club, starting fresh for the 2026 season, you can come. You do not have to have a boat. All you need is at least one fishing rod, and that's it. And you may not even need that because there's enough guys in the club to where they may be able to lend you one. If you're interested in tournament fishing, check out the Rod Bender's Bass Club. 450 says he subbed the other day. All right, we're up to 27 subs. Let's see, can we get 3 more people? Can we get 3 more subs? 3 more people to subscribe. Because we're working our way up to 50, guys. Once we get to 50, then they will be able to go live from that YouTube channel. So that way you guys will be able to watch the live weigh-ins, other live events and things like that on that channel. All right, let's make one more cast and then we're gonna keep on moving. Mark Allen says, I do the DNR fishing series in Michigan. KVD family owns DNR. Okay. So do you host the tournaments, Mark? Is that what you're referring to? Like you're the tournament director? What's going on, Mario? We got Mario tuning back in. Gary says he tried the other day and gonna try again. Good deal. Neil says, you still at it? Yes, sir. The bendation doesn't rest. Andrew said, what is the name of the other channel? AC or somebody, can you drop the link to the Rod Bender's Bass Club? It's called the Rod Bender's Bass Club, and it's on YouTube. Got Kevin says, are you fishing Lake Lanier? Yes, sir. All right, so Andrew, there's the link. That link is in the chat. So click on that link and it will take you directly to the Rod Bender's Bass Club YouTube channel. And when you get there, let me know how many subs do you see? How many subscribers are in that chat? All right, guys, let's see. There's an area I want to go to, but I'm going to skip that today. Let's see what else we got around here. So we have less than an hour on the shot clock, guys. Blasted says, I just joined the Rod Bender's Bass Club. Shout out to Blaster. All right. Man, you know what I need to do? I need to make another video for my channel. Oh, guys, check this out. Has anybody seen the video that I uploaded today? I want to know what you guys think about it. Oh, it looks like you guys may have liked it. Check this one out, guys. All right, you guys see that? What do you think about that? All right, let's go ahead and move to the next spot. All right, we're up to 30. Shoot, I wanted to go back this way. Yeah, let's go check something out over here. She make the people say. She make the people say, yeah. Yeah, at the main stage. She make the people say, yeah. Mm-hmm. I bet you in a log cabin. What you asking? I can't believe it. All right, guys, we back at the next spot. Shout out to Squiggly Lines back in the chat. From the Ukraine. Oh, my God. We really worldwide. What kind of fish? What you doing out there in the Ukraine? Said, let me take a break and do some fishing. See what MoneyBass is out there talking about. Texan said, what you humming over there? Does anybody know? Let's see if anybody knows what song that was. Does anybody know who heard it and what song was that was stuck in my head? Who knows? Blaster says, welcome, Ukraine. Ain't nothing going on but a little fishing. A little wishing and fishing. Shout out to AC. AC got it. What's the name of the song, AC? Let's see if she got that. AC said, I know that tune. Name that tune. Uh-oh, guys, we got a little something. We got some interest. Hurry up and get it back out of there. AC said, I can't believe it. AC know the deal. Gary says, whoever it was, I hope they sound a little better than you. AC, do not laugh at that. Do not encourage that type of behavior on this channel. Bless said, I think Ukraine might meet the DQ queen. All right, all right. All right, guys. How much time do we have left on the shot clock? Does anybody know? How's the shot clock looking? AC says 17 minutes. That's it. It's more than 17 minutes left on the shot clock. Shout out to Ken. We got KO in the chat. He says, how you hitting the money? I'm hitting them in the mouthpiece. We got a 391 to the boat. We had a 444 yesterday. We're looking to get another one to the boat. But you know what, Ken? It doesn't matter how many I get to the boat, because what Whipstick told me is they don't want this money anyway. He said they don't want this money. Gary said, you got to stay out there till you catch one more. AC said, you said 2 hours. It was 2:30, so 2 hours is 4:30. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the confusion is. I was talking about Indonesian time. I was talking about 2 hours Indonesian. So you have to retally the calculation to match the correct time zone. Come on, get out of there. Ken says, I was going to jump on yesterday, was a bit under the weather. Oh, yeah, got to keep your health first. Seems like it needs an nation. I'm talking about you and me. All right, let's roll on out to another spot, guys. It's a nice day out here. Let me show you guys how it looks. Where's the sun at? Take a look at that. Yeah, it's a nice day out here. You know what? I need to make a video out here. How about that? Let's upload another quick video. Let's see if I can do one real quick. Let me see. Let's start back here in the back. We're gonna put some music on this one. All right, there we go, guys. We're gonna make a video while we're out here real quick. All right, I need you guys to pick a song. You guys name a song that you like in the chat. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, you know what? How about I just do the song I was just humming? How about that? Let's see. AC said it's called I Can't Believe It. Let's see. How do I search this thing? I can't believe it. AC says, what song? I can't believe it since you keep singing it. All right, let's see. There's the instrumental. Manny says, what is your TikTok name? It's probably Official MoneyBass. It's probably Official MoneyBass on All right, let's see. Let's see, is that it? All right, so we're doing I'm supposed to be fishing, but I'm out here making some content, guys. Let's see. What can we title that one? Let's see. Boom, there we go. Give y'all something else to look at. Now we'll get back to catching some more of these fishes. All right, let's see how many views this will get by the time we leave today. All right, so we're uploading it now, guys. Bam. All right. Let's move and go to another spot. All right, how many we have 40 more minutes left on the shot clock, guys. We're doing 5 o'clock today. That's Indonesian time. Who knows about Indonesian time? Brian says he was at the studio I was working at doing a music video a few weeks ago. Shout out to Brian, hanging out with T-Pain. All right, let's roll. What's going on, John G? We got John G tuning in. All right, can somebody give me a sub check? Can somebody check and see how many subs we have over at the Rod Benders Bass Club YouTube channel? Because we need to hit 50, guys. Let's see how many more subs we have for today before we stick this next one. Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a big one. I think we're gonna get a good one, guys. Neil said I like him more if he talked like a robot all the time. Not some of the time, all the time. Just be a robot. We're up to 32. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, I feel it, guys. I can feel it. I can feel something's about to happen. Neil said, I heard he's a nice guy, though. Shout out to John G. Said it's at 30. Oh my goodness, we only need 17 more subs. Well, let's see who's been supporting. If you have subscribed to the Rod Benders Bass Club YouTube channel, type me in the chat. M-E. Type M-E in the chat. If you have subscribed to the Rod Benders YouTube channel, type M-E in the chat. Shout out to John G. John G said, that was me. I did it. Neil said, I was number 31. Blaster says, I did. He said, I did it. Blaster says, I'm the pappy. Georgia Dog said, I was number 30. Phil said me. He said, I was in there. Rev Tony said, I did 3 times. It's 3 of me's. Oh, my goodness, guys. I see something. I see something that looks so good. John G said, Jangalang. Oh, no. John G knows about a little something, something. John G was like, I know where that came from. Shout out to Terry C. Brian. Appreciate it. Man, I gotta re-spool my reel. Man, today is a nice calm day, nice pretty day. Not too cold out here. I think this weekend is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show. So who are some of your favorites for Battle of the Anglers, guys? When you're watching Battle of the Anglers, who is your favorite angler? Jody said chicken hawk. Oh, my goodness. How did that happen? AC said whipstick. All right, who else? Who is your favorite anglers, guys? And Jody said your bitter rival. Did you hear Chicken Hawk in the chat yesterday, Jody? Were you in the chat yesterday when Chicken Hawk was on? Came in here flapping that beak, and I had to show him a little something. Were you in here? Neil said, I don't know what you're talking about. Neil said, Neil, you don't know about the Battle of the Anglers? All right, Neil, what I need you to do after we get off, search MoneyBass Battle of the Anglers on YouTube. Jody says, I think I missed it. Flapping that beak. That's right. So you need to go back and watch yesterday's episode towards, I would say, like 3/4 into it. And you'll see where I caught that 444 pound. It was a 444, 4.44. Goodness gracious. Chicken Hawk has some fans, huh? Blaster says, I like that guy Currency Fish. Terry C said, Chicken Hawk. John G, you like Chicken Hawk too? Neil said, okay, I seen it. He said, I synced it with my own 2 eyes. $450 says money for the win. Jody says, I know you won a lot of money from him. Chicken Hawk deserves some love. Yeah, Yeah, I pulled up the chicken hawk and told him to empty those pockets. Oh, no. John G said, no, that is not what I said. Let's see what else I want to check out, guys. Do I want to make a run? Not really. Not really. Oh, but I know what I do need to do. I need to change up. I need to tie on some different things, too. Phil said, are you scared? All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, so let's see. Let me change some of these things up. I'm not really throwing this +2 that much, so I'll move this off of the deck for now. This other one, I don't think I'm gonna use this. So let's clear some space. We'll put these back here. Uh-oh. No, this thing is back here causing problems. This is another bait I found pulled out of the lake the other day. Throw that in the trash. All right, so let's look into my bag of tricks. We need to get I don't think I need an underspin. I think we're just gonna keep it simple and just go with a swim bait. Let's see which one. There we go. Well, that's my crankbait rod. I need to go ahead and get my don't need a frog. What I'm looking for. Is that right there? Will that work? Yeah, I think that might work. Oh, goodness, that hook is rusted out, too. I guess I better use it while I'm out here playing around. Oh, no, it's still good. This is my little play rod, guys. I bought this one from Walmart for $19.99. Is Frisco in the chat? Is Frisco in the chat? I want Frisco to see this one. $19.99, Frisco. Can somebody tell me is Frisco in the chat? Phil says, sounds like Ice Cream Man's out there. Where is Frisco at? I want Frisco to see this setup. $19.99. Neil said they don't sell combos that cheap. Oh, that was just this rod. Because this rod, look, it actually breaks in half. Right there. So all I'm gonna do is throw this little small swim bait out here. And let me show you what I have. This little small swim bait. Let's see if I can throw it out there far enough. Yeah, I don't really like this thing. It doesn't cast as far as I need it to. Phil says, I can't believe a pro like you is using a two-piece rod. Look at it, Phil. Look at this. This thing costs $19.99. Let me tell you why I bought this, Phil. I had some expensive rods. And what does Jody say? A two-piece rod for $19.99. I'm guessing all your money goes to the gas. So what had happened was I had these expensive rods and stuff, right? And so I can't remember what happened, but the thing broke. And so I was pissed. So I was like, man, I'm just going to go buy me a little cheap rod and fish with it and see if I catch fish with it or not. And so that's how I ended up having this little two-piece rod. And when, oh man. I kind of figured that was going to happen throwing an open hook. But so the first time I went out and used it, I hooked into a big catfish. Throwing a swim bait on this rod. And it got it to the boat. So I just keep this rod just to like when I have something I want to play around with, that's pretty much what I use this one for. Because I don't know if you could tell, but it was way in the back of the rod locker. And you heard me say that the hook that is on the bait is all rusted out. So I barely ever use it, but that doesn't mean it still can't catch a fish. Come on, babe, don't break off. Oh, man, it broke off. Just like that. Phil said, get some G Loomis. They're guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed cash busters. How much is a G Loomis, Phil? All right. I guess I shouldn't have took that one out. Let me go ahead and set up the rod that I'm supposed to have set up. I guess that was a sign, huh? All right, so we have 4 rods up there. What do we have up there? Crankbait. What is that? A spoon, shaky head, jerkbait. And I want to get my oh, I know what happened. The reel that I was throwing that on got messed up. Where is, all right, there's that one. Yeah, I actually need to go buy another reel so that I can use that other. Oh, you know what? I can use that reel down there and set that one back up. But I guess for today, I'll throw this underspin. Neil said, I bought a rod at Ollie's for $15. Phil said, depends if you get up on sale or not. Get one on sale or not. And if you can't afford those, get a St. Croix. Okay. Georgia Dog said, it's Battle of the Anglers, best 5 or biggest fish. So the big bass battle is when we do the best 5. And that's when people are going to be from different states. But what we're going to be doing on Saturday is the Battle of the Anglers. We're all going to be out here on Lake Lanier. And we are going to do the best 5. Eventually, what we may do if the guys get a little froggy, we might end up doing every fish counts. Wow, can you guys see that down there? That looks spooky, doesn't it? Can you guys see that? What is that? That's a big tree stump, but it looks like a giant octopus. Can you guys see that thing? Now that is creepy. Can you guys see that? Terry C said dead body. Johnny Bravo, what's going on? Yeah, we got a 391 on the boat. We got a 391 in action. All right, let's see. Let's run to some different spots now, guys. Let me put this rod back down here out of the way. I brought out my little cheap 1999 rod and broke off immediately because Phil was laughing at me. So let me hide it. I'm embarrassed. Phil laughed at my 1999 rod. All right, let's roll. Let's see, where can I go and just do some cranking? All right, let's see. Let's see what to do. All right, Georgia Dogs. All right, Georgia Dog said you need to crank. He said crank sunny rocks on the bank. All right, Georgia Dog. I was wanting to do some cranking today anyway. So guess what? There's the sun, and there's a bank with a bunch of rocks on it. You see it? See all those rocks? We're gonna fish down that way, then come back up and go on around this way and go around that turn. And let me show you what we're cranking with today. There we go. That's what we're gonna crank with today. What's going on, Rory? We got Rory tuning in. Rory is like, did I hear cranking? He said, is MoneyBass cranking? He says, I can't believe it. This is a Spro rock crawler. But it does have that wiggle wart design to it, doesn't it? You see it? Once again, want to give a big shout out to the spot remover. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but big shout out to the spot remover, the sponsor of today's live stream. Okay, I think I see something. As a matter of fact, I know I see something. You guys see that lay down right here? We're gonna fish the shaky head right down the side of it. Here we go, perfect cast. Neil said that was a good cast. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. I thought I got hung up. Well, I did get hung up, but I got it loose. I know you guys are looking like, didn't he just say he was going to be cranking? I did. And I am. But I saw something that made me put it down for a quick second. Johnny Bravo says, we got a debate. Wigglewort or flat side balsa wood? Let's see the shootout. All right, Rory, are you still in the chat? What is your preference? The wigglewort or the flat side balsa wood? Georgia Dog said it depends on the water temp. Below 50, flat side. All right, so we're at 52. So we're at 52.8 degrees. All right, let's go ahead and cover some water, do some cranking. Have some cranking fun today. Johnny Bravo said balsa. We got Ben in the chase. Says, what's good, big dog? Catching any? We got a 391, but nobody wanted that money. Nobody guessed the weight. They was like, we don't need that cash for that bass, MoneyBass. We don't need it. So Rory said flat side when the water is in the 40s. Ooh-wee, okay. Georgia Dog said can't beat a DT6 or 8. I mean, you know, as soon as I started doing this, guys, I just don't feel good. I don't feel good about cranking right now. I really want some more wind or something like that on the bank. It's a little too calm to me for cranking. What do you guys think? So you see the conditions. Water temp, 52 degrees. Wind is like probably 1 mile an hour, if that. Barely any wind. Water level is extremely low. Neil said it's too calm. So Neil says, I agree. He said it looks like it's too calm. Roy said it works well in the 50s. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then I'm pulling up a bunch of grass, which isn't making it any fun. Let's turn around and go back the other direction. Oh my goodness. Who is this in the chat? Who is in my chat, guys? Does anybody know who this is that is in my chat? Does anybody know? Who is coming in here raiding my chat and probably not here with any good intentions? Blaster said it's Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk, did you know you actually have a half of a fan in here? Terry said, caw, caw. That's a crow, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Chicken Hawk, you actually have some fans in here. Somebody said cast by the buoy. All right, we can cast by the buoy. Let's take a look and cast over here by this buoy. Mark Allen says, I always have a plan. That is until I hit the water, then everything changes. Chicken Hawk says, and you know this man. All right, so in the chat, who is a Chicken Hawk fan? So what I asked them is, when we do another battle, when we do the Battle of the Anglers, who is their favorite angler? Like, who are they rooting for? And somebody actually said Chicken Hawk. Somebody actually said Chicken Hawk. All right, you guys wanted me to cast by that buoy, so we'll do that real quick. And then we'll get back moving. Blaster said Flavor Flav. Bascott says, my money is on Perez Elite Fishing for the back-to-back win at the next Battle of the Anglers, with Chicken Hawk weigh in the best 5 catfish, but I'm still a fan. George Dawg said, I like when Hawk talks smack and then catches a 16-pound carp. Oh, my goodness. That was funny. Did you guys listen? Who saw that battle? And what lake was that? What lake were we on? We were on Logan Martin. Who saw the Battle of the Anglers when at the last, during the countdown, Chicken Hawk, me and Chicken Hawk both hooked up at the very end of the show. And Chicken Hawk got his fish to the boat, and he was trying to lip the fish, and the fish kept spinning in circles because he couldn't find the fish's mouth. And does anybody in the chat know why he could not find the fish's mouth to be able to lip the fish? Does anybody know? I'm going to give you guys a few minutes in the chat and just see. Does anybody know why Chicken Hawk could not lip his fish? We got, we got the Outdoor King tuning in. MJ Bowl says that point looks juicy. It sure does. You see all these rocks? Look at all those rocks. Georgia Dog knew. That's because it was a drum. Chicken Hawk caught a drum. He was so excited. He was trying to lip the fish, but the mouth was in the wrong place. And the fish was just spinning around in circles. Chicken Hawk says, I was set up. He was trying to lip a drum. Oh, man, that was so funny. He was so excited because he was like, oh, my goodness, I'm not going to come in last place. I got one. I got it to the boat. He was just so excited and then tried to lip it, and it was a drum. It was a carp. It was a carp. Shout out to the Outdoor King. Blaster says the only thing worse than catching that carp would have been a flounder. Georgia Dog says flounder is good eating, though. And it would be some good laughing, too. If he was to catch a flounder, I'd be like, why is a flounder even in a freshwater lake, for one? And it would take Chicken Hawk to catch a flounder. Blaster says salt life. Oh, man, you know what? I wasn't even watching the time, guys. All right, we back, guys. We had a quick technical difficulty, which was low power, but we're back. But what I was saying was I lost track of time. The shot clock time is up. All right, are we back? If we're back, drop a 1 in the chat. I want to see if you guys can hear me okay. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right, so we're gonna finish out. Man, what is that swimming back there in the water? We're gonna finish out by just cranking all the way to the back of this cove. All right, and if you could, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay, I see all the ones coming in. Chicken Hawk says, sorry. That was the amount of fish you caught. Hey, watch it, Chicken Hawk. All right, I just want to see. So So you guys take a look and see this bank, all of these rocks. So it's actually time for me to get up out of here. But what I want to do is just spend some time cranking this bank. Tom Mick said, one fish caught and no one won that money. That's because you guys don't want that money. Whipstick said, y'all don't want this money. I told you, I believe him. Whipstick said, they don't even want this money. All right, Chicken Hawk, you still in the chat? All right, banging off of these rocks. Come on out of there. All right, we got wedged into a rock. Chicken Hawk said, outside of some fishing lessons. Oh, you're taking some fishing lessons? Oh, I forgot you do get your money team consultations. Chicken Hawk, if you're ready for your next money team consultation, just send me an email. Just email me at moneybass404@gmail.com and we can schedule your next consultation. And I think your next consultation was scheduled for how to properly set the hook. Mark said, what a nice, calm day of fishing. That is until Chicken Hawk got in here. All right, Chicken Hawk. The next Battle of the Anglers is going to be this Saturday. Are you going to be on for any of the commentary? See, it's more like a calm day of casting. Man, I tell you, Chicken Hawk always has something to say, doesn't he? Tommy says, something to say and nothing to weigh. The story of Chicken Hawk. Something to say and nothing to weigh. I like that. I think Chicken Hawk needs that on a t-shirt. Chicken Hawk. Oh, get off of my live stream. Chicken Hawk, get out of my live stream. Mark says, I do recall watching a video of Chicken Hawk having issues keeping his rods on the boat. Oh, so you did see that. Chicken Hawk says, nice stick you caught there, sir. Chicken Hawk, get out of my chat. I want you to leave. I'm going to file trespassing violation on you, Chicken Hawk. So, yes, Chicken Hawk, I told you I'm fishing a crankbait and I'm throwing it shallow and letting it bang off of the bottom. So I'm going to get hung up sometimes, but that doesn't happen too often. But then other times, if there is some loose debris or something sitting down there, then I'll probably bring that to the boat. So I don't need all this extra commentary, Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk said, nice stick you caught there, sir. I'm going to remember all of these little comments, Chicken Hawk. All right, you guys still in the chat or did you fall asleep? All right. Let's make 1 or 2 more casts, and then we're going to close it out for the day. But we'll be back again tomorrow. Make sure you guys have marked your calendars for the next Battle of the Anglers that will take place on Saturday, guys. On Saturday, we'll probably start around 8 a.m. Give you guys some time to wake up so you can join in and watch the fun. If you can still hear me in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. Chicken, I said, all that water, yet no fish. All right. So can somebody do a subscriber count on the Rod Benders Bass Club YouTube channel for me? Can somebody go and check that out? And remember, anybody out there that's interested in joining a bass club, fishing some tournaments, you do not have to have a boat. You really don't even have to have equipment. We got enough guys where somebody will let you even borrow a rod. But you can start off as a co-angler. Just go to www.rodbendersbassclub.com. You can see some information about the club. And that way you can come and sit in on one of the meetings, meet the guys. Then we can put you on a boat, let you fish 1 or 2 tournaments with us, see if you like it. The 2026 season is about to start. So if you're interested in competing in some bass tournaments, we have a schedule. We fish Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, and we also fish Chickamauga in Tennessee. What is Chicken Hawk saying? And obviously, you don't have to catch any fish. MoneyBass Exhibit A. All right, Chicken Hawk. All right, Chicken Hawk. I'm going to remember all of this. You wait till you take your next beat down at the Battle of the Anglers. But, yeah, so the Rod, okay, so we're sitting at 34 subs. So we need 16 more people. We need 16 more subscribers over at the Rod Benders Bass Club. And that is on YouTube. You have to make sure you write it all out like that. The Rod Benders Bass Club. We're kind of revamping our social media and starting back over. So make sure you guys go and support and subscribe to the channel. So it's the one that currently has 34 subs in it. And it's the Rod Benders Bass Club. So I don't know what the name of the other ones are, but there's only one that says the Rod Benders Bass Club. Yep. So yeah, that's it. 34 subs. So if you just hit the subscribe button on there, greatly appreciate it. That will allow, basically what we're doing is we're going to be doing some live content on that channel. So once you guys that are watching over here to already kind of be ahead of the curve, ahead of the game, and already be subscribed to that channel so you'll receive notifications. Razor said, now it's 35. He just subscribed. Rory says, what lake is the Battle of the Anglers on Saturday? It will be at Lake Lanier. It will be on Lake Lanier on Saturday. Plastic says the one with all the brothers in yellow shirts. All right, guys. The sun is setting, and it looks kind of nice out here. We'll be back out here one more again. We'll be back out here tomorrow. Now, listen, I suggest that you guys brush up on your fish guessing skills, because I'm starting to believe that Whipstick is right when he says, you don't want this money. He's been trying to give away this money for a while now. And you guys just don't want this money. Let me see. Razor said, fished our club classic on Harris Chain this past weekend. Top water bite was on. Okay, what was the water temp there for y'all to still have a top water bite going on like that? All right. Fish were seen in this episode. Chicken Hawk, you are incorrect. And you always come in late. You guess too low. And you just don't catch any fish during the Battle of the Anglers. That is why the chat has voted that you become a commentator. They said they don't want to see you wasting cast anymore. All right, let's see. Let's do another quick video of that sunset out there, guys. You see that? Let's see. Pop open YouTube. Let's do next on that. All right, it's time to roll out. All right, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Want to give a big shout out to the Spot Remover. The Spot Remover was a sponsor of today's live stream with that very generous, super big, super chat today. Made the Spot Remover the sponsor of today's live stream. All right, guys, make sure you tune in on Saturday. Set your calendars. This Saturday morning, 8 a.m., Battle of the Anglers will be taking place. We will be live. You will see, let me see, maybe like 6 anglers out there, so you'll be seeing 5 other anglers getting their butt beat. They'll be getting their butts whooped this weekend on the Battle of the Anglers. All right, maybe you hop in the chat, and we're gonna make it a good time. All right, so you guys make it a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream.